8th grade, it was a whole group of friends. I'd say about 10 of us, but I guess when we got to high school, everybody stopped talking, but me and Hunter, we still remain close with two other friends. Like, we brothers.
Me and Hunter's relationship, I don't think it would be like a friendship type thing, because friends, you know, you can lose those, but me and Hunter, we like brothers now.
I know Hunter since 7th grade, and I met him at Greenwich Academy. We really didn't have a relationship because we lost contact when we got in high school, but we still cool from here and there.
Hunter's childhood, very unique individual. Hunter was first diagnosed with autism, but we went to the doctor, got everything checked out, and it was just false. He didn't have autism. He had speech apoxia, which they confused with autism. Went through the whole process, went through it a lot, speech, and he grew out of it. It's fantastic from that point. Hunter's been in football since, I would say, age kindergarten, right before kindergarten. Loved the impact of football, and if you think of his childhood, football, running, all works in hand together. Competition, competitive, yes. I can remember two things in the 2nd grade. He got in an argument with a teacher about his certain grade and being first on the spelling test and the math test. In track and field, he made a quote said, "I want to break all these type of records." And in football, I think in his JV, he said he wanted to be the best football player, wide receiver out there. Very determined. If one word, I would say he's very determined, his work ethics. He does the extra mile, does the extra work to put forth to it. He believes in the 10,000 hours to achieve your goal. And if he does that, anything will come up for him.
Man, he just always working. Like, I text him, "Hunter, you trying to do something? Can't, I'm going to a camp." Or, "Hunter, you trying to do something? Can't, gotta work out." All the time. And it's a great thing for somebody his age. Yeah, like around the 6th grade, all through middle school, he used to show me his highlights. I just used to be like, man.
Middle school, I think I realized like the separation of like talent. Not to say the kids were bad, I'm just saying the talent, like you really see where I stood against like the average kid.
Hunter's friends would soon realize that his hard work ethic and determination would lead him to win his first state title alongside the Loyola Bulldogs. But before he could learn to be a champion, he would learn to lose gracefully.
They beat us. I mean, there's no question. I mean, y'all saw the game. I mean, it's not that we weren't trying, but from that opening, I mean, it just started from the opening kickoff. I mean, we've done a good job of controlling the ball and doing things, and it just seemed, you know, it's cliche, ball bounced the wrong way, but they helped it bounce the wrong way too. We didn't make plays, they made plays.
I try not to look at the past, but I just say we probably I wouldn't say underestimate, but we were looking too forward to the game to like blow them out instead of just trying to get the win.
Ishpeming would prove deadly to the Bulldogs, delivering dagger after dagger offensively, driving Loyola into a deep hole, even making plays on defense to drive them even deeper.
Next season, I promised myself that I would never let that happen again. I would never be standing on the sidelines.
Hunter Harris then began working harder than ever, pushing himself into a higher rotation. After playing little to none at all last season, Hunter became one of the top 3 options for Loyola.
I felt confident. I mean, it felt like I worked my way up the depth chart. Started off summer camp, 5th string receiver, worked myself up to 1st string receiver, week 1 as a sophomore.
He can do some good things, especially as a student athlete.
Continuing to make a name for himself among colleges, teammates, and friends, Hunter began averaging 12.3 yards per catch, almost doubling that the next season.
It's just a week in, week out grind. I mean, hard. I mean, playoffs is playoffs. Win and go home.
Marvin Campbell, Loyola's starting halfback, would transition nicely from his former wideout position, offering Loyola a major boost in the ground and pound offense. Campbell would go on to average 10 yards per carry his senior year, alongside 17 yards receiving. But that's not all Campbell would do for the Loyola Bulldogs. He would go on to score 30 rushing touchdowns for his team, translating into a total of 180 points. With this power, Loyola would steamroll all competition and blast their way into the state finals undefeated. And with this power, only greatness could be achieved.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time stages.
But even though Loyola struggled at the start, and things were looking a lot like last season, but Marvin Campbell and Hunter Harris would not be denied as they brought home their first state title after visiting the finals in the last 3 years.
Sure, man, it's hard to believe that I'm a state champion, to be honest. I mean, there's not that many people get the opportunity.
Hunter then moved up in the depth chart even higher, demanding more attention from opposing defenses and scouts, and helping his Loyola seniors lead the team back to the semifinals.
Oh, man, that was a heartbreaker. I mean, I hate making excuses. I have to say weather impacted us more than we thought. We weren't ready for that type of weather. And also, quarterback, we couldn't run the ball, just quarterback. Well, our quarterback was our running back. And so we couldn't throw the ball. Well, I still made the catches, just would have been hard to just, he was just keying on me, and the whole team just swarmed around me.
Soon after the dramatic end in Hunter's 2016 football season, he began working right back at it. Growing and strengthening himself for all adversity is something he made a habit of, being the first on the field and the last one to leave. Not only that, but Hunter slowly became all opposing defense's main priority as came his senior season, turning into a true leader by action.
This season, I became the all-time leading receiver in Loyola history. I have 800 yards receiving, which has yet to be done in Loyola history. I became All-State, All-Catholic. Gained some weight, weighed 190, got more muscle, got bigger, stronger, faster, more athletic. Got a new girlfriend, so that's cool. Always good in my life. She's supportive. I'm more happy now. Just feel getting closer to God and feel better as a person and spiritual.
Hunter's very driven, and I think it's because Jeff and I are very driven, and I think he's a bit of each of us, and I think his work ethic's really good. He works hard. He doesn't want to just do something well. He wants to be the best at it, and every day is a continuation of him trying to accomplish that.
Noticing that being the best was a shot worth taking, Hunter and the Bulldogs began to make strides at the start of their 2016 football season, rebuilding their reputation and growing as a unit. Although the team was becoming stronger and greater, Hunter himself began to make a reputation, performing above average in games, closing out drives, picking up first downs, and even making miraculous catches such as this.
And it was just amazing the athleticism that took. to do it, and he did it without even a thought. Now he got a penalty on it, so probably wasn't the best play.
That might have been the hurdle against Devon Child in the prep room. I mean, even though it was a penalty and stuff like that. So I mean, I didn't realize I did it until I saw on the jumbo screen, whatever. I was looking, because I heard the whole crowd was like, ooh. And then looked up, I was like, man, what just happened? Like, looked up.
That's a long story.
Yeah. I was a little troublemaker. She's supportive. Love you, baby. But
I've known him since 4th grade.
Are you? Bro, can you just get through it, dog?
That's my brother. Blood can't make it sound thick.
Blood can't make us no thicker.
He was loyal. Back when he was in middle school, from 6th grade.
I don't believe you out there 6'6".
Played basketball. He was 7. He was small. Not quite 6'6", but.
How do you feel about Hunter's success?
Wait, he turned the camera.
oh, you turned the camera?
Yeah, I did turn
Hold on,
it.
let me get 4 minutes, George. Just 4 minutes. That's all I want.
What
If
question
that.
he gonna
Living large and having things, bank accounts, large